again, I got my hand on the new Xbox. Sorry, new Xbox? This is the original Xbox. Here's the new Xbox One X series. And wow, as you can tell, it looks really good. I actually really like this. Disclaimer now, this is a non-sponsored film. This is my friend initially bought it and initially says, give it to me. It's like, what's your impression of it? So I thought I'd share this. And this video made in December, so I knew about the design since early this year. And wow, I was very skeptical at the time about the shape. It was, so that was unusual. Xbox lineup was always quite consistent, and they went radical with this design. I was like, and I was very skeptical. Now I've got it face to face, actually feeling it. I actually quite like it now. It is, dimension is 30 centimeters high by 15 by 15. So it's a cube. So yeah, I actually quite like the design. It's very solid. Weighs quite a bit, but obviously this is the 4K one with the CD drive, so a lot of components in there. Now let's speak about the air cooling. How the cooling works is, so there's a fan here, and the suction goes here and out there. I'll try to get a video so you'll see it, or I'll put a link in the description. Below, you can see how the airflow works, but all the components get cooled. So yeah, I really like this. It's got a big fan here for all the exhaust fan here, and yeah, it's got loads of vents. Port wise, it's got a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc, ejection button there for the disc. It's got a USB there, and a wee resetter. I'll try to put the camera closer. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but basically it's there. Of course, it's got the good old Xbox logo up here for turning on and off. At the back, it's just one cable. Now, you know, if you go back to the, I had the the original Xbox One. No, Xbox One. It had that big chunky brick, as you know. I think the 360 had it as well. This one's just one power cable, so no need for bricks anymore, so that's good. So it's all internal. So it's got a HDMI 2.0. It's got an extendable slot. This is a 1 terabyte version, but you can extend that with this. It's got the power there. It's got a gigabyte here, and it's got two USB 3.1 at the back, and obviously, you know, the one at the front. So yeah, good example. It's a 1 terabyte, and I did put my 1 terabyte external hard drive on here. It picked it fine. So this one's just to make it really fast. If you want quick instance there, because it's SSD on this. So this is, now let's speak about specs. So this is 4K up to 120 frames per second. My TV on my testing doesn't do that. It does 60, but you know what? 60 is fine. If you have high-end TVs, mine's quite old now, but 120 Hz would be nice on it. But I will try to make a test. I'll try to make a video showing you different Hertz and see if anyone see my test subject will notice a difference in the different Hertz range. So obviously more frames or more frames per second, better for response time. Now it is priced at £449.99 British sterling pounds. Now this came out in December, so scalpers probably got their hands on it and probably marked up the price, because that was just everyone's big Christmas present for gamers for this was top of the list for the PlayStation. So it was very rare to get this. Probably I'm hoping in January that more things more will come out and scalpers can not get hands of them. I did see something when I was researching this video that you could spend £28 a month, £28.99 a month for 2 years at zero APR, and you get this Xbox plus game. You get Xbox, and you get the Xbox Live, of course, and you get the Game Pass. Now, if you don't know what Game Pass is, well, you don't know what you're missing out. In basic terms, Game Pass is basically a library. You don't own the game, you basically rent it from Xbox for your subscription. So as long as you got your subscription every month, you got it every month, you have these games. As soon as you disconnect from Xbox Game Pass, you don't own it, so you just rent them out. But basically it's just a library of games where you can play, like from like 360 games to Xbox One games, and it's basically for kind of, so because I know games are what, £50 now a pop now. They're getting expensive now. Not a lot of people have money now because of what's happening in the world, but yeah, they're expensive. So Game Pass is the way forward. So you can try them out. Yeah, so in my testing from code, so literally this was code tested, so literally it was on standby. It took 20 seconds to turn on. From standby mode, so literally just turned it off. It took how long? 6 seconds, no, 2 seconds, which is really good. From like, they had a mode from like switching I was watching the conference when they announced it, that you could switch one game to another game. That took 6 seconds. So literally where you sat from, so you didn't need a save or nothing. So say you were playing a game and you want to play a different game, didn't need a save. You literally just press the Xbox symbol and you can play another game. That took 6 seconds, and literally where you start from, you can go back and exactly where you started from. And I don't know if you switched it off, is that turned off? I didn't get far in my testing for that, but overall my impression was good. Skeptical at the start, but since I got my hands on it, I actually really like it now. So I don't do Xbox games anymore. I like playing them, but I don't own an Xbox anymore. I'm a PC gamer. But we'll have another video. Please subscribe, and I'm going to try to get one of my business partner to. We're going to have a fun argument of why consoles and different things, consoles and PC gamers are different. But yeah, let's compare to this. And if you don't know the size difference, here's the original. Yeah, they have changed the design a lot. I think there was no set design for games. We all know designs were set in stone, but this is a new radical, and I quite like it. Wish I could have one, but I cannot have one of this. I decided to go into PC games, because I was getting bored of Xbox games, and I can get Game Pass on PC anyway, and I think I quite like the design. I had the original Xbox One X, Series X, but yeah, this is my impression of this Xbox. Highly recommended. This is a non-sponsor, so as you know, if you're getting into games or being an Xbox 3-year fans, and I want to see the line up the games for next year. There was not many exclusive for this compared to the PlayStation. But I think hopefully next year Microsoft will release more games exclusive for this, and we'll get the 4K out of it. Or obviously I have links of all the stuff I found in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.